starting lineup.
Take a look at this. They've got a basic situation in front of them, Greg. Win tonight and move on, or become a spectator.
And in round one especially, elimination games can be pressure-packed. You don't want to go home this soon. This is the time to put an entire season of effort into one game.
Now, the opening lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans. Miles Bridges is out there with Jaime Jaquez. Then there's Peyton. Then it's Iverson. Then it's Nene. And at the 5 spot.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Here's Castle. And he banks in the layup.
And the court vision of LeBron is something special. There's a reason he's been compared to Magic Johnson.
Now here's Iverson. Nene with the screen on Trent. Robinson with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Robinson. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
Here's Iverson. 6 to shoot. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Now here is Martin. Trent outside. Back to Martin. Bridges with the board. The Pelicans have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Jaquez the pass to Bridges. And here is Iverson. Pass to Peyton. Good. And it's Iverson who picks up the assist.
The shot from Peyton right now, so pure. Even without a lot of time to get set, he's able to make that one look so smooth.
Here's Castle. Here's James. And he lays it straight in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You will gladly take those.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Pass to Castle. Robinson kicks to Trent. Now James. Over Iverson. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. LeBron's got his second basket of the night.
And I think LeBron is most comfortable inside using his length and athleticism.
Back to Iverson. Yep, it counts.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Trent. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Outside, Robinson. Pass to Castle. James against Jaquez. Just 5 to shoot. Austin needs to get off a shot. Castle. Off target from three-point range. New Orleans in the lead. Now, here's Bridges. Peyton surveying the floor. Back to Bridges. Bridges sets the screen for Jaquez. Buries it from three-point range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Castle. Iverson covering. Boston shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. That's good from Castle. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Thompson, he's checked in for Nene. Barnes comes in for Bridges. Mike Miller's checked in for Jaime Jaquez. And it's Ford in for Allen Iverson. Both shots good from the stripe.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Pass to Thompson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
You know what you're going to get from Thompson. Strength, toughness, and grit.
Can't make the second free throw either. He's in both. Here's Castle. And the three ball is good. Castle's got 7 points.
And there's that vision you see with James. This young fella is outstanding at running the offense.
Ford passes to Payton. There's 1:38 left here in the opening quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Ford. There's the triple. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Castle. He's got 7. Back to James. Here's Martin. Pelicans with the rebound. Come into this one after winning on Tuesday.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
Tough to keep the consistency from deep, but they did it last time.
Now here's Payton. After the miss from Martin. And Payton throws it down.
And the sneaky hops of Payton, capable of rising up and catching.
Miller against James. 36 seconds left in the first. Pass to Castle. Robinson a screen on 4. Castle misses.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the Heat.
Miller the pass to Barnes. It's stolen by Martin. Here's Castle. And he converts the layup. Castle's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Here's Payton. That shot is off. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Pelicans lead by 2. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
Boston trailing. They've got Kyle Korver. Ratliff is out there with P.J. Washington. And it's LeBron James. And it's Trent in at the shooting guard position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Jaquez outside. Here's Bridges. And another turnover here by New Orleans. New Orleans making a switch here. George is checked in. And it's the Celtics ball. Korver with it. Still scoreless. James finds Corver. From downtown. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Bridges passes to Iverson. And he drives in, and it's blocked. Corver against Iverson. Pass to Trent. High, arcing shot that evens the score. James has got 6.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Jaquez outside. Back to Iverson. It's good.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Back to Corver. On the wing, James. It's blocked, and he's able to get it back. Clock at 6. Corver kicks to Trent. Three-pointer. Drills the three-pointer. Trent's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
And timeout called by Willie Green. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Nene, he's checked in for New Orleans. Here's George. Hasn't made one yet. Bridges kicks to George. And a miss there on the triple. Boston's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's James. LeBron playing like a big man inside.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
Here's Iverson. He's guarded closely. Here's Nene. Good. It's Iverson who picks up the assist.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Pass to Carrington. Back to Washington. Now LeBron. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Robinson's checked in for Theo Ratliff. And it's Carter in for Kyle Korver. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Marshall, he's checked in for Bridges. For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Pelicans shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Boston making a switch here. Udrich is checked back in. For Boston, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. And the dunk by James.
What an athlete LeBron is, showing off the vertical on that slam.
Now here's Iverson. He has 6. To the inside. Oh, he jams it right over Mitchell Robinson. Wow. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Here's Udrich. He's looking for James and finds him. And the shot goes in. LeBron's got 8 here in the quarter.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Back to Iverson. Almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play.
And the speed of Iverson is so difficult to keep up with. When he's driving, you're sometimes forced to foul.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. Free throw good. Iverson. Some changes for New Orleans. Barnes comes in for Jaime Jaquez. And it's Payton in for George. And both free throws good for Iverson. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 1. Outside, Martin. Down low. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Castle. No good on the triple. New Orleans has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Second shot opportunity. He takes it up and lays it in. And the Pelicans lead by 3.
Oh, energetic play by Marshall. Just outworking the defense for that one.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. TJ Ford, he's checked in for Allen Iverson. The Celtics have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Here's James. A shot missing. Good D by Barnes. Ford passes to Marshall. Good, and a nice assist from Ford. Now it's a 5-point Pelican lead.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Outside, James. James converts inside.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
On the wing, Peyton. 5 points in the game.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Here's Castle. There's 42 seconds left in the first half of basketball. No good from the wing. Barnes with it. He's picked up by James. At the top of the key, Marshall. Now Ford. Pass to Peyton. 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. Robinson pulls it in.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
LeBron against Barnes. Robinson a screen on Barnes. Here's Castle. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. New Orleans on top. They lead by 3. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drum.
They've managed to keep this game very competitive. And despite the crowd's attempt to distract them, they've really stayed focused on closing this thing out.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was distracted. I would be impressed to see this series end on the road. Looking at how the Celtics are doing in this series, they were able to take a game on the road, capturing, and that is a wrap. Now let's send.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round 1. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
And with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't faze him one bit. Fantastic start.
His performance shows no sign of any nerves. Great job controlling your emotion.
So the Pelican 5 right now. Miles Bridges is out there with Nene. Then there's Jaime Hawkins. Then it's Gary Payton. And it's Iverson in at the point. Now, here's Bridges. Still without a basket. LeBron against Nene. Shoots over James. The shot by Nene. No good. Boston trailing. Here's Castle. He's got 9. LeBron with a screen on Peyton. Here's James. Pass to Castle. Offensive rebound. Robinson. Back to James for the lead. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. LeBron's got 18 points.
When LeBron decides it's his time, good luck slowing him down.
Bridges with it. Now here's Iverson. Rebounded by Castle.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
James crowbars it in.
When LeBron is being aggressive on offense, you got to make a change. You can't let him just have his way.
And timeout called by Willie Green. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and Coach wants to find a way to try and stop him.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Nene. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Iverson passes to Thompson, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession. Outside, Peyton. Pocket 6. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Peyton, a super vocal guy, constantly talking up a storm, always trying to get into the heads of the opposition.
And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Peyton. So it's Boston now. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Takes a step back. Unloads from 13. And they recover.
Letting a guy sneak by for a putback off a free throw, that is inexcusable.
Pelicans trail by 3. And here is Iverson. He's got 10. Good work defensively by Trent.
An ominous start to the second half. They are now 0 for 4.
Pass to Martin. Here is Robinson. Here's Castle. Defended by Peyton. Castle misses.
And he keeps trying to get himself out of this rut. But maybe it's not meant to be. I focus on sharing it with his teammates at this point.
The shot by Thompson, no good.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Here's Castle. 9 points in the game so far. To the middle. He's looking for James and finds him.
Roll back that clock. LeBron, the king, still reigns.
Pelicans trail by 5. Bridges outside. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. And the dunk by Iverson.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with this team. Some changes for Boston. Hendricks is checked in, and it's Korver in for Trent. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Marshall, he's checked in for Miles Bridges. Miller comes in for Jaime Jaquez. George is checked in for Peyton. And it's Ford in for Allen Iverson.
Not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Outside, George. From outside, off the mark.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Korver against George. Pass to Carrington. There's a screen by Robinson. Inside, and Robinson throws it down.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
George against Korver. Right side, George. Takes the three. Bangs home the trifecta. George has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And developing that 3-ball shot, George is putting in the work now.
Robinson passes to Martin. This ball movement by Boston. Here's Hendricks. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Hendricks has got the lead up to 7 now for the Celtics. George up top. Guarded by Korver. And it's George missing. And here's Boston. They're on a 17-7 run. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And now it's a 9-point Celtic lead.
And after really leaning on that 3-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Now here is George. Here's Marshall. And the layup's good off the glass. Marshall's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside. About
7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Several teams changing it up here. We've got 22 seconds left in the 3rd. Pass to Washington. Now Ratliff, 6 on the shot clock. Here's Korver. Barnes grabs the miss. 1-on-1 here. The 3, Marshall. Can't hit that one. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Boston Celtics. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that... And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a 6th sense.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. Ratliff is out there with Washington. Then there's Kyle Korver. And it's LeBron James. And it's Carrington in at the point. That's the Boston 5. Pass to LeBron. Fires from deep. James cooking from deep.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Barnes outside. To the paint. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Ratliff. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
This is how gifted LeBron is. This kid is tough and able to score through contact.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Hawkins is checked in. On the free throw, no good. Pelicans trail by 10. Inside. Iverson, no good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Pass to Korver. Jacks up a 3. Hawkins with the rebound. New Orleans has gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Iverson outside. Teardrop shot. Rebound Boston. Korver with it. Here's Carrington. Iverson covering. Here's Carrington. LeBron outside. LeBron fights his way through.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And timeout called by Willie Green. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. Thompson, he's checked in for the Pelicans. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. Willie Green had some words for his team during the break. Now, he was vocal in the huddle. He told his guys, don't quit on each other. We're still in this game, guys, but I need each one of you to up your energy level. Let's make a run now. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
A volume shooter, Iverson stays aggressive on offense, whether he's hot or cold. And right now, he's on fire.
Here's Carrington. Iverson covering. Korver, no luck.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Bridges passes to Jaquez. And here's Iverson. To the middle. Stolen by Washington. James with it. Iverson picks him up. Bridges with the board. Bridges has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Iverson outside. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Lets a floater go. The shot, no good. Great defense that time from Jaquez. And it's Bridges at the elbow. Pass to Iverson. Shot from 16. Yep, that one goes. Iverson's got 4 this quarter.
In the mid-range, Iverson can be so dangerous. He is just so skilled at making those shots.
Castle. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Outside, Martin. Shoots over Jaquez. Boston, no good that time either. Pelicans trail by 8. Iverson with the ball. And it's Trent picking him up. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Celtics.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Down low. Here's Robinson. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And that one falls for Robinson. Pelicans trail by 10. Now Iverson. And the rejection by James.
One of those guys with boundless energy. LeBron James.
Oh, James flushes in the alley-oop.
All you have to do is lob it LeBron's way. He'll take care of the rest.
And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Mitchell Robinson. First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Iverson. Here's Castle. Jaquez with the steal. And Iverson gets it to go.
And this is where Iverson is so terrifying, running the open floor with such ease and confidence.
Here's Castle. Iverson covering. And stolen by Iverson. 1:25 left here in the fourth quarter. To the inside. And Thompson throws it down.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Jaquez against LeBron. Martin with a screen on Jaquez. LeBron, no good. And here's Bridges. They'll bring it up to the New Orleans Pelicans. Pass to Iverson. Thompson, a screen on Trent. Here's Iverson. Rebounded by Castle. And an intentional foul right there. Nene, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. .40 seconds left to play here in the fourth. James, the bounce pass. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And timeout called by Willie Green. He knows every possession is critical now. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
And they need to use as little time as possible here. If they can get a bucket before the clock hits 24 seconds, they can try for a stop on the next possession. If there's less than 24, then they'll have to foul.
36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Taking full advantage of his opportunities at the line to extend their lead.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. It counts! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And there's cool. And then there's ice cold. Peyton playing with ice in his veins right now.
15 foul.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game. And here are the Pelicans now.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
Peyton kicks to Iverson. For 3, Bridges. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Trifecta! So it's Boston now. And they do it. They'll move on to round 2. And you got to feel good about getting each and every game here in the postseason.
You know, Kevin, each game is just so significant.